Hello there, Jane. It's good to have you with us. Thanks for coming and telling us a bit about New Forest Basics Bank. Can you tell us a bit about yourself first?
Yes, certainly. I'm Jane. I worked most of my life as a health visitor, and then the last 3 or 4 years within audiology. I retired in 2012, and then we moved here in 2017. I started helping at Basics Bank just last June, but it seems like I've been with them for longer in the best way possible.
That's good. That's good. You'll know that we've had a collection point at Basics Bank in St Luke's for many, many years. And obviously people have been responding in this COVID time and using it more. But can you tell us a bit more about the current position in Basics Bank?
Yes, certainly. I won't surprise you or anyone to know that it's incredibly busy. We are coping absolutely fine with it, but we are sending out over 100 parcels to families each week. And that really is like a week's shopping for, be it the family or a single person, as appropriate. But that will contain everything, the kind of thing you might buy on a normal weekly shop.
Worrying to hear that there are that 100 families needing so much help at this time. How can we help best in our congregation?
I think there probably are a few things, but I would immediately want to thank people for everything they're already doing, because I know that as soon as we ask for things, people locally and right across this forest immediately try to help. And that's tremendous. There is the list of things that shows the things that we are tending to be shortest of. I believe you've got a copy of that.
Put that up for you right now. I'll share the screen.
So you can see there the sort of things. The tinned hot meat is things like meatballs, things that you could put with fresh vegetables to make a proper meat. Tinned cold meats, ham, spam, corned beef. The other things are probably pretty self-explanatory, really. We give out a whole lot more besides that. I would say one of the main things we do as well as that is fresh fruit and fresh vegetables. And a lot of that comes from Fair Share each week.
A bit more about Fair Share. What's that?
Oh, Fair Share is a countrywide organisation. I may not get this very accurate, so some people may be able to tell us more about this than actually I can. But I know that Basics Bank pays a small amount, and that really is for the background, for the organisation side of getting the food to us. And it's mostly food, mostly fresh food, vegetables, fruit, sometimes yogurts and all sorts of extra things that have come from shops. This is where it's perhaps end of line or towards the end of being used, useful time, but also still very good.
That's good. Hate to see the waste that we have heard about.
Yeah.
So we've got the list of all the items that are needed. What else do people need to know?
I think, please, I would ask people to pray for everybody working at Basics Bank, those in the organisation roles, so that they don't get too exhausted. There are two ladies who go in organisation-wise, one of them at least every single day. And before Christmas, both of them had been coming in every day for months. And the other thing, as far as prayer goes for that, I would ask is that everybody continues to stay well. So far, we've actually managed to avoid getting COVID there at all, which is incredible. It really is an answer to prayer. There are one or two other ways that people can help. There's an Amazon wish list, which has just been set up about 2 weeks ago. And if people are perhaps not going out to buy shopping, then if they're feeling able to give, then they might like to look on the Amazon wish list to see what Basics Bank would find helpful. And then it's delivered direct to Basics Bank. I would say that the main thing that's happened so far since we started that is that we now have plenty of toothbrushes.
That's been really helpful to hear from you about all that's going on. What I'll do is put up a list of how to contact the organisation. And thank you very much for your time, Jane. It's been really good
Thank you very
to
much.
talk with you about all of this. And I'll put up this contact points right now. Thank you very much.
You.